up next, we turn to the conservative camp, whose contender Kim Moon-soo is also campaigning here in Seoul. For details on that, I have our Kim Do-yeon standing by live. Do-yeon, welcome back. So I hear Kim has highlighted Seoul's ties with Washington.
That's right, Sunny. First, I'm out here in Seoul Station, where the campaign is preparing for a rally that's about to start in about an hour. Now, Kim hasn't held a big rally yet for the day, with this upcoming one being the only one. But that doesn't mean that he hasn't held a tight schedule. Now, as you said, he had an event at the American Chamber of Commerce in Korea where he said if elected, he'll meet with U.S. President Donald Trump right away. Take a listen.
If I'm elected president, I will visit the United States as early as June to hold a prompt summit with President Trump and swiftly resolve issues that are hindering economic cooperation between our two countries.
He also added that he will open ways for South Korean and U.S. companies to cooperate in different industries, including advanced technology and culture, not just security. And as he has been emphasizing, he pledged to American companies that he will lift any unnecessary regulations so that more investments are made in South Korea. Of course, this comes after the televised debate last night, where he claimed that his DP rival Lee Jae-myung was pro-China. As his other events on his schedule, he also gave pledges to the younger generation, with today being Coming of Age Day here in South Korea. He said he will create more jobs and give them more opportunities. In addition, he also said he will tackle the issue of marriage for young adults by lifting some of the budgetary burdens for weddings and providing them places to live.
Right, Do-yeon, and staying with his efforts to garner support, I understand Kim has been reaching out to his conservative rival Lee Jun-suk of the Reform Party. Could you tell us a bit more?
That's right, Sunny. First, the two met earlier today as they both participated in an event held by Seoul City on helping the less privileged. There, Kim apologized to the new Reform Party candidate, saying that when he was the leader of the People Power Party, the party did him wrong, and he also praised Lee on his debate performance last night. But it was also during the Amcham event when Kim said this in light of the question of how he's going to overturn the current landscape against the DP's Lee Jae-myung.
Things are gradually improving. If you watched the debate yesterday, you would have seen Reform Party candidate Lee Jun-suk. He used to be our party leader, and now he's out there representing a certain segment. If I can bring together people like him and unify our efforts, I believe we can bring about significant change.
Now, Lee Jun-suk rejected any idea of merger with Kim. In addition, looking at all the polls out there, the two's approval rating combined still doesn't beat their DP rival. But as the race goes on, with more exposure to voters, ratings will fluctuate, and the so-called anti-Lee Jae-myung alliance could be one of the endings. That's all for now. Back to you, Sunny.
All right, Do-yeon, thank you for the coverage of the conservative camps.